This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Solid race here today and getting the experience that he needs.
Remember, we've got 200 laps of racing here. We're working on lap 7 of 200, and so far, one of the movers is back in 7th place, just a couple of cars behind David Reagan, and that is Matt Kenseth. He has picked up 3 positions.
Yeah, I found that kind of amusing to start with.
Trouble, we've got our first caution. You can hear the call from turn number 2 as the 21 car of Timothy Peters. The Providence, North Carolina native has got a lot of damage on the right side, guys.
Yeah, he's hit that wall pretty good. You can see by the damage on the right front. It looks like he's got a little bit of a problem developing, and then that 59 car gets into him just a little bit, gets out of the groove. We were talking about the groove being right on the bottom of the racetrack, and he gets up out of that, and it takes him right in the wall.
Oh, all of a sudden, Matt Kenseth has pulled off the racetrack.
I knew something was breaking.
Oh, yeah, look at the tracking. And he's breathing a sigh of relief, guys, because that could have been some serious hurt.
I'll tell you who's not breathing a sigh of relief is these guys that just pitted. This caution is really going to hurt them.
I'm not sure. Just let loose, getting into one.
So something breaks on the Arby's Ford for Matt Kenseth.
Heck of a job saving that thing.
Well, you could hear it in his voice. He says,
let's put tires on it and get back out there, and then we'll come in and look at what broke.
I'm seriously wrong. Let's take a look. Whoa, look at this thing go. How did he keep it off the wall?
I don't know, but he was saying something was broken. It didn't look like the tires had blown out yet. It looked like they did once he started spinning and locked the wheels up, the tires blew out. But I don't think the tires were down when it...
Hold on, it sounds like we've got a crash. Yes, the 36 is turned around and has hit the wall on the outside. Brent Sherman.
He clipped you, buddy. I wasn't nothing you could do.
The 41 of Reed Sorensen also involved. And 2 other cars, Shane Huffman.
John Wood.
I'm all right. I know he hit me.
John Wood in the 47's got a lot of damage. Huffman was running 11th. He was one of your guys to watch, and he was moving up.
Yeah, he was. He had a good run going. And here's Stephen Wallace. He's got a little damage, too.
Oh, that's going to make Dad happy while he's having his vacation this week.
We're down next to a stall close to where we were, Steve. Or if you're on a record, I don't know what we got here.
All right, let's go back and take another look.
Yeah, it looks like Stephen Wallace just pushed up a little bit and got into the 36 car Brent Sherman, turned him around, and then you see all these other guys trying to scatter and try to avoid these guys, and they end up hitting each other and causing a lot of damage.
Wrench going in right now. That will help the car turn in traffic. Wedge also, that adjustment being done as well. And we got a crash in the track, Marty.
Yes, we do. We have the number 4.
You all right, Regan?
Regan Smith is into the wall.
Fine. We just got wrecked, Doug.
And you heard him say, we just got wrecked. So that will be our 4th caution.
Bad.
And again, a number of guys are getting caught out because of the caution.
Yeah, these caution flags are coming at inopportune times for some of these leaders. This time it worked in favor of Denny Hamlin. He's the leader right now, so we see here he gets a little tap from the 12 car, Regan Smith in the 4.
Let's go on board with Kurt Busch in the 12 car.
Lies on it right off the bat while you got everybody piled up in one. If he could have made that move work, he could have passed about one corner. So that's...
We've got a crash. Juan Montoya has hit the wall. He's brushed it on the right side.
Keep digging there.
Question is, how much damage did he do?
Keep digging, still green.
Oh, he's fighting the wheel.
Yeah, he's been tempting that all
to look.
Yeah, entering high here, and you're going to see right here is where the bump normally is right there, and he hit that, and you just lose a little bit of traction with the front tires. Colbine in these race cars, all it takes is just a little bit of a bump, and you lose traction with those tires, and that's what happened. He tried to stay in the gas. Yeah, we talk about this Colbine setup all the time, Dale, and you're right. It does. It's running those springs where they're completely collapsed in the front, so you get the front of the car down low, but it does make for a harsh ride. And when you like I say, bumpy racetrack does aggravate. Tire being the one that shows you how loose he's running this race car. If it's wearing that tire, it's wearing it for a reason, and that's because he's hard on that right rear tire. He's got it hung out a lot, and he's up near Casey Mears right now.
One thing I've seen that 17 car do is work the top side of the racetrack. We see him right here enter the corner fairly high, and he's using that upper lane and getting that momentum. And sometimes when you do that, you're running just outside of where they're just a little bit more too.
Trouble again for Juan Montoya. He has turned it into the wall. And we will have our 7th caution coming out here with 20 laps to go. And
Just
that
when
car
you thought
about
it couldn't get any worse, it does.
10 laps ago, that car really looked pristine.
Yeah, they were sitting in the lead. They just made a 2-tire stop and they were leading the race and going to see exactly what was going to happen. And just shows you how fickle this business is.
It can hurt you sometimes, I'll tell you. It's cruel.
So there is the Ganassi team as they'll pack it up and head on down the highway. And the first oval win will have to wait for another day. Back here at Texas, you saw what we saw for the first time when we went to break. It was really Marcus Ambrose there in the 59 that got into Montoya, guys.
Yeah, it looked like these two rookies that were kind of what Schrader calls arguing over space, and it really took out both of them right here.
Yeah, top 2 rookie contenders. And that's just, as we explained earlier, guy on the inside has a lot of responsibility there not to use up too much of that space because it's easy. 3 laps to go. It seems to work a little bit better down in 3 and 4 for him than it does in 1 and 2, though.
You heard the spotter. 3 laps to go.
He got a good run through the corner there, and he's put just a little bit of distance. And now we'll see if he goes back to the top side here in 3 and 4. And I think that's what, well, he's kind of in the middle, but you see the car wiggle a little bit as he got down into the corner, but he was able to get back to the throttle.
Yeah, he's kind of hedging his bet a little bit. He'd love to just get down there and block that 20 car, but he knows that upper groove's his best groove.
Kenseth has been so good at Texas. 9 top 10s in 11 races at this track. He won in the 2004 race, finished 5th here last April, and he is going to be 1 lap away from picking up another win here at Texas.
You think this Busch race doesn't mean a lot to him? He's driving the wheels off of that thing right now. I mean, he's doing everything he can possibly do, using up all the racetrack to try to keep Denny Hamlin behind him.
Low, clear low, white flag here, white flag.
But Spotter's not excited. I sure as heck am.
Well, Bob Jeffries never got very excited, but he's always done a great job. And this is going to be interesting right here. It'll be interesting to see as we get down to turn 3 and 4 with Matt go high and give Denny that bottom groove.
And does Denny Hamlin have anything left for this last lap?
Down the backstretch for the final time into turn 3. Hamlin's going to go low. Can he hold it down there? Kenseth, who's loving that high line. He won at Fontana, doubled up the next day. He's going to do it again. He takes the win here at Texas after spinning early in the race.
Wow, what a great job by that crew and by Matt Kenseth. That's incredible. As many good race cars as he had to pass and come back to win this race.
Job, you guys. Woo! That baby hung out there the last 15. Great job, you guys. Good recovery.
Yeah, that baby was hung out there.
23rd career Busch Series win. 6th place on the all-time list. As there is your
that baby
winner.
hung out the last 2 laps off the corner, right, Bob? Oh, that's awesome.
Let's check in with Alan.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.